YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. Today I want to talk about a more contentious topic in the Funko community, Funko NFTs. So I figured I'd give you guys my updated opinion. I know I've been one of the first people to embrace Funko NFTs back when they first dropped, maybe a year or two ago. So wanted to give you guys my opinion, how I feel about them today, how you guys are kind of, I have to talk about the comments I've seen from you guys and kind of talk about what I think Funko should do moving forward with the Funko NFTs. But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. And let's get right into it. So like I said, I was one of the first people that embraced Funko NFTs when they first dropped. That's mainly because I was getting heavily involved in NFTs. I thought there was a lot of potential. Still think there is some potential, but definitely think there's a lot of bad actors involved. And Funko kind of, took advantage of the hype of the moment and started their own NFT business. I think they've done a pretty good job overall with how they've executed it. It's not really so much based on the actual digital Funko Pops, but it's more been about the physical ones, at least from what I've seen. I don't know if there's still the digital ones are going for any amount of money, but it seems like the Pops they've come out with, the sets they've come out with, all have been really good. You know, the Funko NFTs, at least in my opinion, have been the most creative and best Funko Pops we have seen since they dropped. That includes the con releases, any other exclusives. I think if you go bar for bar, any of the Funko sets, I think the NFTs are the best Funko Pops that have come out recently. Drop down in the comment section below what you guys feel. But I think the NFTs in general, like I said before, became a very, very toxic topic. You know, there's a lot of people who were taking advantage, a lot of scams that were going on, and I think Funko calling them NFTs kind of got caught up in that mix. No matter what happens, what I say in this video, there's going to be someone in the comments section that didn't watch this video at all and has something bad to say about NFTs that's completely unrelated to what I'm talking about. It's just a toxic topic. So I think Funko getting involved in that got caught up in the hype and didn't necessarily think about if their audience was, accepting of NFTs in general, or just the concept of a paywall to get Funko Pops. My personal opinion has not changed about the NFTs. I still think they're very good. Like I said, the most creativity seems to be going into them. I think a paywall is good. The reason being is I don't think everything is for everybody. I think some things are for collectors, some things are for more casual buyers of Funko Pops. The Funko NFTs are more for collectors who don't mind spending a little bit more money to get a pop in their collection. I did make a video a long time ago. I've talked about how you can kind of get around the paywall, or at least of opening packs, so definitely check that video out if you'd like to see how you can get these NFTs for cheaper. But I don't think this has been a bad idea at all. I think Funko NFTs are still a good thing. It doesn't seem as the community agrees. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I think that they are very, very good pops that have come out. I think the ability to make things more exclusive is a very good thing, because Funko needs a way to make maybe even artificial scarcity as far as doing what they're doing as far as having these pops, the Grail, the Royalty, and the Legendary ones being redeemable and being limited to a certain amount of numbers. I think it's even better, and I'm going to talk about this in another future video, that people are not catching on to the Funko NFT still, or not liking it still, that these pops are even more scarce than they were previously. So I think in general, Funko NFTs are very, very good, but that leads me to the opinion of the community. Even though they are something that I believe is good, it seems like the community in general is rejecting the idea. Every single release, it seems like they're burning more and more packs, meaning that more people are not buying it. Now that could become down to less, expendable income from people due to the economy and things of that nature. But it also could be due to the rejection of the idea of Funko NFTs, because it wasn't really caught on. And I think that's where Funko maybe needs to do a little bit of a pivot. I think calling it NFT still may not be a good idea. Funko may want to get into a different kind of product as far as making packs so there's actual physical cards, and then some of them are redeemable, kind of like how Panini does it if you're into sports cards. What the Panini or Topps does is they have a card that's randomly inserted into packs that is redeemable, that you scan online, put the code in, and you can get it sent to you later on. At that point, at least there's physical cards. People can start collecting the Funko cards. I know it's more money Funko would have to spend, but it also could be another stream of revenue for them to get people to spend money, because I don't think people are so into the other things like Popsies or mini pop, bitty pops, whatever they're called. I think that could be a way that they could spend some money and still get the redeemable concept involved with the Funko community. So I think there's things that need to pivot because people just don't like the idea of the digital pops, but people also don't like the paywall. And I think that's something that Funko needs to talk about. I don't think they do a good job of explaining that because they want people to buy the packs, and it kind of, pisses people off that there's a paywall that they have to go through to complete their collection, and they are just turned off by the whole idea. I personally, like I said, think that's a good thing. I don't think everybody should get every single thing easily. I know a lot of people disagree with that. People want to get things easily, and I get that, but I don't think it's good for a long-term hobby. I think another aspect that they did wrong with NFTs is that they didn't make them really special. I know people that did embrace NFTs were kind of unhappy about the length of time it took to get the pops, also the condition they were coming in. I think the Funko NFTs definitely should have came with a hard stack for the amount of money you're spending for them. I don't think Funko has a problem or should have a problem putting them in a hard stack like they do the art series pops. And they now, I think recently did add that, but it is an upcharge. So I think they just should have came in there in general for free. It's just kind of the display and packaging for the Funko Pop. So I think there are things they can adjust that make people feel like it's a better experience and more special. So I don't think they need to discontinue Funko NFTs, is my personal opinion, but I definitely think they should change and pivot to make it more friendly for the community that is buying their products, because this isn't really a thing that people who, I don't think there's much overlap between the NFT community and the Funko community. I don't think there's very many people that I saw that are in the Funko community that got involved in NFTs at large. So I don't think there's much overlap, and I think it's time for Funko to kind of pivot to make something more that caters to their crowd. But I think the creativity they put in there, the energy they put into making the pops for them, I think has been really, really good. Even people that don't like NFTs are interested in the pop. So I think there's just a need to make that more accessible, but not too accessible, so that the point that it's not special at all. So that's my thoughts. I know this is a contentious topic. I know it's gonna be very little people who agree, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion just because I think there are things that need to be special and hard to get in the Funko community. And I think the only thing we have going right now is the Funko NFTs. I think the cons have gotten more available. I think the Funko exclusives have gotten more available, and also the store exclusives. And I think some people see that as a good thing, but like I said, I don't think that's good for a long-term, the long-term sustainability of a hobby. I think some things need to be hard to get because that's what makes them collectible and people chase after them. The chase is what gets people still in the collector space, and I think that's always good to have. So let me know in the comment section below how you feel, if you're still buying Funko NFTs, and just your opinions in general. So thanks so much as always for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, see you later.